Hello and welcome to Storm Sword semi-finals, game number 1 between Break the Nexus and mCon. We're going to have mCon, the team on the left here, Pradin playing that Muskin Rhaegar Solid SMD, on the Zagara Semi-Azaz playing ETC Archu on that Greymane, and finally Philibert playing the Sonya. And on the team on the right, we're going to have Break the Nexus, I'm Jeebus on that Diablo, Kelina playing the Uther. I'm always going to get that name wrong, Kelina. Phoenix TK on the Thrall, Winge on the Vala, and Sheamus. It's Sheamus playing that Jaina. So mCon splitting up into the lanes. They're not looking to do anything funky, and BTN just gonna play it semi-safe. They're worried about potentially a party push here, but they're just gonna go and take a tower, nice and easy. So they get this first tower down in bottom, then they have to back off immediately as all of Break the Nexus are coming down for this, and they're not going to be able to end up getting the pick off. ETC able to cover that retreat, which he didn't even need to because they got away. That means there's going to be nobody top to soak some of these creeps, which is why you see Greymane not doing this. He's letting his creeps die, because it means that they're going to have more experience. This is really smart by Archer here from mCon, letting their creeps die. This is 2 creeps that Break the Nexus haven't got. In the meantime, this second tower fell really, really low as well, so we had an extra push here from the Zagara and the ETC, as well as that Rhaegar. And that's going to, extend mCon's lead even further. They have about a half-level experience lead at this point. Oh, we see a really, really good power side from the ETC. Coming on the Jaina, the Shadow Charge actually putting the ETC in a really good position to secure the kill on the Jaina. And yeah, the Rhaegar's Lightning Shield just doing a bit too much damage, and I'm Jeebus going to have to back off here. There's the Thrall. Trying to engage onto the Zagara a little bit, not going to do anything really, as he does get knocked back immediately. And we see mCon take this early lead. They're now a full level ahead. They've taken both those towers. They've got that extra kill. And yeah, they're looking to put pressure on the fort. Decent amount of damage coming out onto the Zagara here. Not too sure why the Lightning Shield was used, as it doesn't have the Earth Shield talent yet. Can wait till 13 for that. Diablo versus Sonya in the mid lane. It was Diablo versus... Sonya versus the Uther, but the Uther's come down to bottom to help with the healing. They're all going to get engaged upon. Really, really good power slide, plus the knockback. Meaning he's going to fall over the Uther. Like I said, the healing's there to keep him up. And yeah, just so much pressure out from mCon. Zagara's really good at 1v1ing, but you put her in a lane where she's got support, a tank and a healer, she's just going to do so much work. As the first tribute spawns up top, and we're going to see all of mCon just go up straight for it. Oh, what happened there to that click? Yeah, mCon just going to go up straight for it. In fact, stopping off in the middle lane, get this experience, and then they're going to go up. As they know, this is a 2v1 here. Greymane's actually going to do this, and Sonya's going to end up picking up the Vala, so mCon not even needing their whole team there to take that. They take the tribute, get another kill, 2 for 0. Break the Nexus struggling so far in this early part of the game. His Greymane's still just soaking top. He's still doing what he wants. Archu, he's a great Greymane player. I'll give him that, but yeah. Level and a little bit here for mCon. Sonya's going down to soak this bottom lane. Doesn't miss any experience from these creeps. And we've got this 3-man here, ETC, Zagara, Rhaegar, this squad, just putting pressure in the mid lane. They're going to take these towers and get even further, even more of an experienced lead. At least that's the thought, that's the objective for this next tribute to spawn. So they're winning the experience race, and they've got a tribute. Jaina going to get power slid on and knocked back. She's going to fall really low, and she does end up dying. The Rhaegar Lightning Shield doing enough. No ammo on this tower, which means this is going to fall basically uncontested. mCon actually, though, backing up. They're going for this tribute here. They want to secure a good position because it's not spawned favourably for on the side of the map that they want, but it's actually the closest one to where the majority of their team is. So this is going to be a second tribute for mCon, and then they're just going to come back down here and immediately take this wall. Sonya versus Thrall, pretty even matchup. Depending on who gets the better initiation. I'd say it mostly favours Thrall, unless Sonya's got a lot of creeps to whirlwind into. A lot of damage being done to the Rhaegar, but He's actually fine. He's still got heals. He's basically full mana. This is going to be another tower down. Gate might end up falling before they leave here. But we might just see them leave the Zagara and go up with the Greymane, the ETC and the Rhaegar, go up with the Greymane and take that wall. Yeah, they're trying to stick around, not quite get the gate. They got the creep wave though, so that's really well played by them. Still Sonya versus Thrall. Like I said, Thrall's just about winning this matchup. His heals are just enough. Diablo coming down there might be able to pick up a kill on Sonya. She knows this is coming. She won't fall. Smart player, as is Philibert. As the third tribute's about to spawn here, mCon, they are level 9, they are winning the race to 10. Jiva's coming in, but actually getting disrupted out hard. Sonya's now joining this fight. He's going to do so much damage to the Diablo, but the protective shield coming up from Uther. This is a 9 versus 7, so no talent point advantage, but Archu picking up the Vala in the top is going to be most likely a third tribute out here for mCon, and this will be a curse. This will absolutely be a curse, yeah. Curse for mCon, and I think they're just going to come down bottom and take this. Yeah, Thrall is potentially going to end up falling here. There's no defensive advantage here. The power slide coming through, the knockback after the body blocks. Yeah, that's a dead Thrall. This is a dead fort. Let's get so much experience. They're about to hit 10 once they take this fort down. mCon just performing a clinic here. They're just doing so well. This game is absolutely theirs. I don't see how Break the Nexus is going to come back into this. Like, you'd think maybe with heroics they'd do well, but I'd argue that in fact mCon have the stronger heroics. They've got Mosh Pit, they've got that Ancestral. So we'll have to see what heroics are picked up here for Suicide Solution. Sorry, not Suicide, for Break the Nexus. There we go. Sorry, I've just finished casting that on the semi-finals, so if you haven't checked that out, please do. And yeah, I'd like to see the Apocalypse here. Seen the Lightning Breath kind of a chunk recently, but Apocalypse is far more valuable. As mCon, they take their boss for this curse. They use the second half of their curse. They took a 4 and then they used the second half of their curse to take a boss. I'm not too sure I agree with that. I would prefer to see them just come and take this middle fort and then go and take the boss with their curse. But this boss is actually pushing in, and they're going to push with it. Seni has that on ATC. Might just receive an Ancestral now. No, he's not going to. He's got his guitar solo, and the chain heals are going to be enough, as they're pushing in with this boss. Able to do a lot here. Wrath the Berserker Pop. We're going to have a really, really good power slide into Mosh Pit. Onto 2 here. The Rhaegar Ancestral Healing going to land on the ETC, keeping him fully alive there, as they pick up the Jaina and the Thrall. That is most of the damage of Break the Nexus, who are falling here. They're going to lose a keep already. We are 7.5 minutes into this game. There's 29, 30, and the keep falls at 31. It's crazy. That's one of the earliest keeps I've seen, especially on Cursed Hollow. So really, really well played by mCon. They're just, like I said, they're performing a clinic, and they're going to back off because, you know, they're low on mana. Makes sense. I'd like to see them mana up, take this hard camp, take the siege camp, and then just come up to the boss. Next tribute's going to end up spawning pretty soon, though. Within the next minute or so. So we'll see how that goes. But it's not an important tribute for either team. It's not going to do anything for Break Nexus. It's not going to help them come back into this game. And mCon is not going to push their advantage even harder. Not until, you know... Not until it's a deciding one. Now, obviously, it's going to contribute all the way through to a curse. Sorry, to a curse tribute, but yeah, this next one, I think that mCon are okay to leave this and just go and take objective gaming. So there's somebody on that Zagara going to get spotted out here. She's face checking the bush though, which is very risky. Wasn't punished for it. We're going to see a 4-man collapse, 5-man collapse as the Greymane comes in as well onto this middle lane, and they're just going to look to take this fort. We do have the Apocalypse out for the Diablo. So we'll see how the Sundering Apocalypse, Rain of Vengeance combo all comes out here. Ring of Frost as well. This could be a huge wombo combo coming out of Break the Nexus. The fort's under siege, you've got the hard camp pushing in with this. And yeah, it doesn't look like Break Nexus can contest mCon for this. They're going to lose yet another fort. They're a talent point down. They're a level and a half down. I think this fort's dead. And yeah, next tribute spawning. mCon just going to go up, take that, potentially look to take the boss. They may even party bush for it. which would be smart because I think Break the Nexus know that mCon would be looking to take this boss. And if mCon can take it, they're in a strong spot. But they're not even going to look to attempt it at the moment because they don't have an outright advantage. I mean, they've got a talent point advantage, but they're not... It's still a 5v5. They don't have absolute advantage. They've just got... Look, we've got a bit of an advantage. We're a level and a half ahead. We've got a talent point. But the sieging on that fort, middle lane works so well, they might as well just attempt to do it again. They've got no hard camp here, so going to be able to be thwarted and defended by Break the Nexus. See whether or not it's going to accumulate in a fight and potentially a boss here for one of the teams. Next tribute spawning, it's down at the bottom. mCon are okay to just leave this because they know if any member of Break the Nexus go to it, it's going to be a 5v4. They're going to win that fight. They're going to take the key, the fort, and then they're going to take the boss. So just going to leave this here quite happily. mCon's still going to put pressure on this. They see Jaina in that bottom lane, so they know that they can engage on this. As soon as they see her try and take that creep wave, the ETC slides in. He disrupts the ETC, knocks him back. The Sundering out from the Thrall, try and cover the Diablo's retreat, who gets Divine shielded. Devouring Maw landing on the Diablo, so he's absolutely dead. The fort's still not gone though, as Diablo the Apocalypse comes out. ETC gets the double mosh pit off. He's going to fall though to the tower, plus the Jaina damage. So it's a 4v4. Diablo comes back alive because of that instant death timer, and we're going to see mCon just retreat here and look to take this forward. In fact, they're just having to back off past it because they're low on mana, they're low on health. The Ancestral coming out on the Zagara, keeping her alive just about. We're going to have the Rhaegar try and cover her retreat by jumping back in, but that means Kraden's going to throw his life away. Diablo, after respawning, is going to come down here and take this tribute, so it's going to be a 1-for-1 now. And Break Nexus are going to look to take their boss. mCon's boss spawning in a couple seconds, so could see a response like a double boss taken here. Sonya coming in, doing some damage, having to back out. The Thrall doing a lot of work. That shrink round Uther a little bit early, as it's not going to get that much done. The Grey Main Cocktail come through, just doing so much damage to these squishies in the background. As ETC, there he is, he's coming in, he's got disruption, he slides over, kills the Thrall. And this fight looks like it's going to go the way of mCon. Greymane coming through, he gets a kill. He doesn't reset his ultimate, unfortunately. It doesn't quite kill off the Jaina, but it was that last swipe that did. If he had, he probably would have killed the Vala as well. Jeebus falling on that Diablo. No instant respawn. The fort's out of ammo. Greymane going to start the boss again as the Rhaegar comes in. Another tribute. It's a shame that mCon couldn't get that second tribute. Or rather the fifth tribute spawning, because that would have meant a curse here. But they're going to take an aggressive boss plus a tribute, which means the next one's a curse. They have 16, they're still a level and a half ahead. They can always come down and take their boss. They'll most likely use this boss to help pressure the keep, potentially even take it, because that's what they did last time. They just took a keep with their first boss. It's been 5 minutes since then, so you know, I think they're getting a bit impatient not having taken a keep. Boss is coming in, full health. And mCon just looking really strong. Break the Nexus. I don't know how they're going to be able to break this. We've got no Earth Shield though out from the Rhaegar at 13. Focusing more on those chain heals, so we'll see how that goes. Boss taking the wall with the Zagara's help. ETC getting pushed back by the Shadow Charge out from Jeebus. And there goes the power slide onto the Diablo. He's not back. He's going to get stunned by the boss. No, he's not. The Divine Shield coming out really, really well there. The Devouring Maw landing on just the Thrall means that the ETC is going to end up falling, but the response comes to Diablo. His death time is gone though. He's going to be alive immediately. Good disengage there by the Greymane. He's going to dodge the second wave of Vengeance. Diablo's back in, but the Thrall died, so did the Uther and the Vala, so it's a 4v2. Sorry, 4v3. Yeah, 4v2. As the Diablo and the Jaina, the last one's alive now, but the Uther's Ghost has finally expired. Next tribute's going to spawn. They're going to be able to take this keep and then go for the tribute. They'll get a curse. They may even look to just take the boss, like send the Rhaegar, Sonya and Greymane down there and have the Zagara go up to the tribute. That's what I would do. You know, start to take a boss and secure the curse. Because there's no way this can be contested. But alas, it's not going to be the case. We're just going to get the curse. This keep's going to be okay unless they put pressure onto it. They're all a bit far away, so the first kind of 20, 30 seconds of this curse not going to do too much. As we do see mCon transitioning down to take their boss. They're actually party bushing this. They know that Break the Nexus want to contest this. They're not showing themselves. They're playing really smart. Break the Nexus, they think that they can't contest this. The talent points are equal, so they may look to take a fight where they don't have a direct disadvantage, but the Vala and the Jaina, they see them go through the middle and the bottom lane. They know they're absolutely fine to take this boss, and so then mCon, they do that. They would just wait in the bush until they saw a member. If they see a member at a lane, then they know this boss can't be contested. Diablo coming in, the Apocalypse coming down, Rhaegar taking the boss regardless. Then getting hit by the Apocalypse, Divine Shield on the Diablo means he's going to stay alive a little bit longer, but he will end up falling ultimately. No, he's going to survive. The Jaina slows, plus the Uther heals, able to cover his routine. Uther's going to be the kill, though. The power slide comes from the ETC. He's going in to chase the Thrall. Rhaegar slowing down the Diablo. He's going to eventually die this fight. And the curse is still up for another 5 seconds. Clear up this wave, and then just go for cores. mCon really strong in this game number 1. Basically a clinic. They lost nothing all game. As the game does freeze for a little bit. No, it's back in. Yeah, look, they didn't lose a tower here, didn't lose a tower here, they didn't lose a tower here. They lost some damage, but that was it. And mCon, down to the core, 80% already. Greymane going in on the Vala. She's going to get a Rain of Vengeance off and just about keep herself alive with a Blood for Blood. Greymane doesn't die there as the core falls. Diablo and Uther still dead. And as GG, well played. mCon absolutely crushing Break the Nexus game number 1. I'm not even going to say that game was close. It wasn't. 17 kills to 4. 6. Like, everything was down, other than a keep for Break the Nexus. And mCon just, yeah, showing their strength here as we go into game number 2 of this best of 3.